Are you ready to create real, lasting change in your life? Whether you're looking to make a massive breakthrough in your business, your relationship, your career, your health, or anything else in your personal life, Unleash the Power Within can help you unlock and unleash the forces inside of you and let you create the quality of life you desire and deserve. Learn more about UPW and how you can surpass your own limitations to achieve every goal you've ever wanted by visiting www.tonyrobbins.com/unleashed. When you're looking through the lens of depression, how do you see the world? How do you react to those around you? And how do you handle obstacles that come your way? What about when you're in a state of peace? How do you act? How do you react? Do you sweat the small stuff, or do you just shake it off? Does adversity rattle you, or are you able to approach challenges with confidence and ease? The fact is that you will have a very different experience in life when you are in a peaceful state rather than in a state of suffering. Your thoughts, actions, reactions, these stem directly from where you find yourself mentally and emotionally. This is why Tony says that the most important decision you will ever make is to live in a beautiful state, even when life doesn't go your way. Because ultimately, our lives are not shaped by our conditions. Our lives are shaped by our decisions, and you must decide where to direct your focus. An undirected mind operates naturally in survival mode, constantly identifying and magnifying potential threats to your well-being. But the result is a life filled with stress and anxiety. In this episode, you're going to learn how most people make unconscious decisions based on habit and conditioning. You'll see how most people believe that suffering is an inevitable part of life. Frustration, stress, sadness, loneliness. Yes, these are all emotions we may all encounter, but Tony shows us that we all have the power to step out of these suffering states and cultivate a life of love, joy, gratitude, playfulness, growth, and appreciation. Because life is too short to be mired in suffering. Make the decision to master your mind, choose a beautiful state, and start living the life you are meant to.
So if I asked you, if I came to you and I said, what is life about? You would say? Love. And what has to happen for you to have love? I have to be someone, mic runner please. I have to be someone, who do you have to be?
Same thing, I feel like I have to be perfect.
Yes. I just want you to know her sister was right across from her. I saw her eyes, and you could just see her processing the same things. You have to be perfect in what way?
I feel like I have negative self-talk, and I feel that I'm always trying to please everybody.
How well does it work?
People that I know, people that I don't know.
People you know and even people you don't know you gotta
Yeah,
please.
people that I know and people that I don't know.
And how well is that working?
Oh, it's awful. I don't even know what people are thinking, so how can I even please them?
But you're constantly wondering what they're thinking, aren't
Exactly.
you? Yes. Are you wondering what he's thinking?
I don't think he's thinking right
You don't think he's thinking?
No, but I'm constantly thinking about what other people are thinking,
Say again?
I'm constantly wondering, what people are thinking, and I'm wondering if and they don't even know me. I don't know them. I don't know if they're thinking if I'm ugly, if I'm, anything. So and I'm always thinking, how can I adjust myself in order to please them? But how can I please them when I don't even know what they're thinking and they're not thinking anything about me?
And what if you aren't even that significant to them, they don't even notice you?
That's what I am. And I have to, remind when I go to, local Starbucks that nobody knows me, but it's all that negative self-talk that I feel like it's on my own perceptions.
Whose love did you crave?
My mom.
And who did you have to be for your mom?
I had to be perfect. I had to be perfect. Exactly what.
Yeah. And what did perfect look like for your mom?
I couldn't really show my emotions.
You're female and you're not going to show your emotions. That'll work really well. Okay.
I'll just give you an example. When I want to post something on Facebook, my mom will reach out to me and say, "You need to take that down. It's too
How old are you?
political." I'm 29.
I see. And so your mom is still monitoring your Facebook entries.
She's still monitoring my Facebook.
Both these moms, mothers right now, listen to me. Fathers, listen to me. Out of your desire to have those you love have a better life than you often give them ideals. What is an ideal? It's different than a standard. Standard, you have a high standard, you call yourself to a standard. An ideal is someone else gives it to you and you link life and death to it. If you don't do it, you don't feel like you're enough. Ideals use you. You're not using the ideal. Many of us would die for ideals because we were taught them by other people at such an early age that we think this is what we believe because we do believe it. It's just not true. And one of the things we got to uncover to let go, to actually truly have freedom, we have to uncover what's making us suffer. Both of these women are suffering. How many see it? If you do, say I. And it's so easy to see in them, isn't it? Who else would never use such a horrible word such as suffering, but you consistently feel frustration that you aren't yet where you should be in your life, in your relationship or your business or your career or your economics or your body, or you fear you'll never get there no matter how hard you work, or you worry, or you feel alone, or you feel like it's all your responsibility. Those are all forms of suffering. How many know what I'm talking about here? How many feel these feelings regularly? Let me see your hands. Today, we want to end this. Who's up for ending suffering today? Say I. Say I. Say I. Then the first step we've got to make is we got to take the invisible and make it visible so we can see its insanity. The first step is awareness. We're going to look at the first step, and we're not going to run to second, third, and fourth because we got to get what the consequences are, what the impact is. Because most of us know it intellectually, but we've never brought it to a point where our brain says no more. Who here has had something in your life where you kept trying to change it, and you fell back and pissed at yourself about not following through, and you said you're going to do it again, and you got your energy up, and then you didn't do it again, and you were so mad until one day your brain went, not another day, not another hour, not another moment. This is changing now, and you changed it. Who's done this before? Say I. Say I. Who here has ever stayed in a relationship way too long? Say I. How many knew it was the wrong relationship and you were still there? Let me see your hands. Say I.